Sagittarius placements, what's up? Since you guys let me know again and again in the comments that you like quickies, I'm gonna do you quickies rather than long readings. It will be often. For all the dirty minders, you can go fuck yourself. Let's do a reading. Let's do you a reading, Sagittarius. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. You hear me? Baby, that is your card. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You can slowly feel that the stagnation or the bad luck is kind of being removed. Okay, so maybe you have been on a bad luck streak that is being removed. Okay, and you can feel it. You can feel the energy, the vibration, the vibe getting lighter. Okay, things are seeming more optimistic. You're feeling hopeful about things. Yes, and you're right, things are getting better for you. And you know what they say, whatever you feel manifests, especially your feelings. So when you pay attention to your feelings, this is what helps you co-create. So whenever you're feeling down or feeling like you are in a bad mood, you will notice that you will attract more of that energy, and it will be like a spiral of bad things happening. It's because it began with you. So because you are feeling more lighthearted and feeling like, yes, okay, good things are happening, therefore good things happen. Okay, so I see that almost manifested into your life. And you might think it's an external force, but really it is your energy, your attitude to the energy changing. So you are being more optimistic, therefore the energy became optimistic. Okay? So, all right. Maybe you've had some time that where you felt like you lost yourself or losing yourself, but you're picking up that Queen of Wands energy. So you're picking yourself up. You're allowing the positivity to come in and stay by focusing on the positivity. Okay. I see you indulging in things that you love doing, which is also helping manifest positivity in your life. Okay, this is really good energy. This is really good energy. The main thing that I'm getting here for you is that you should continue on trying to maintain that positivity and trying to increase the manifestation by staying positive. So in a way, this is telling you to focus on how you feel. Even if something goes wrong, just try to keep your mind on the prize or keep your mind on the positive side of things. This is how you maintain the positivity to continue in your life. Okay, this is telling you you are in control of what manifests in your life. And if you choose for it to be positive, it will manifest positivity. If you choose for it to be negative, it will bring you negativity. Okay, so keep an eye on trying to be consciously trying to keep the positivity in your life. Does that make sense? So it's not by chance. It's not because, you know, it's your season, although that can help actually. But even when it's not your season, even if it's, you know, if it's the opposite of your season, which can be a Gemini, try to focus on the positive things. Now, I know it's easier said than done, but if you train yourself, you will find that it becomes easier and easier and easier the more you do it. Okay, practice makes perfect, and so you should practice focusing your energy on positivity in order to manifest more of it in your life. That shouldn't be too hard for you because Sagittarius, you are a positive, kind of optimistic sign as you are. But keep an eye on that, because it's not just your sun sign that plays a role in your life. Most likely your moon sign is what will control this part of your manifestation. If you have a moon sign in Cancer, for example, and or moon sign in Virgo like myself, you can find yourself on the cynical side of things. Try to train yourself to focus on the positivity instead, okay? I have struggled so much when I was younger when it comes to negative energy or being cynical about situations. And I had to train myself to see the positivity, like my sun sign, Sagittarius, on an emotional level. Because when you understand your emotional depth, it becomes easier for you to manifest good things. So when you're noticing yourself, your feelings are not aligning with what you want, the wishful thinking, you will notice that the cynical feeling or the negativity will dominate, okay? So the feelings is the vital or the key word here. If you focus on feeling good, doesn't matter what type of shit happens externally, maintain that feeling good energy, and you will attract more positive things in your life. All right. Let's see the prominent energy of the people surrounding Sagittarius. The prominent energy of the people surrounding Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. King of Cups. Someone here wants to do right by you. They realize that they have wronged you or made a wrong judgment about you, and yeah, I see they want to clear the air or want to, for some of you, apologize. But I feel like for the most of you, it doesn't feel like an apology. It feels like, let's clear the air. You know, I've done this and you've done that. And I just want things to go back to where they were before we had this argument or discussion. So they want to do right by you, okay? They realize that they have rushed to a judgment or rushed to judge you. And it's like the evidence of what they see now is kind of cancelling what they've judged you with. Meaning they're realizing that they didn't make the right conclusion about you. So you might get an apology, or you might get like a gesture that indicates an apology, or a gesture that shows that they are sorry by doing something for you or showing up for you in a certain way where it seems like they want to make it up to you. This person sees you in a whole different new light. They care about you, okay? You should know this. They care about you. They see you differently now than before, and they want to do something about it. Okay? They want to, I would say, take accountability to some extent, but I don't feel like they will go full on taking accountability, meaning there is a bit of blame that you might have misled them. Or you might have said something or did something that misled their judgment. Okay. You know, their feelings for you, or their care, their love for you, wasn't realized before as it is now. So that makes a difference in the way they are judging you now. The way they're judging you now is differently than the way they judged you before. But the thing is, they're keeping the way they see you now privately or a secret for whatever reason. You know why? Let me show you. Ace of Cups. This person might have thought that they loved you before, but they never did. They love you now. There is a difference in the energy of love here. And if this is a romantic situation, I'll just talk about it as if it was a romantic situation. If it was a friend, family, whatever, just, you know, apply it to your situation as you see fit. But I see here the way that this person loved you before, they thought was love, but it wasn't really. It was convenience. But now they see you differently, and it's almost like, oh, now that's love. Oh, I love them now. I love Sagittarius now. Because that feels way different than the way I thought I loved Sagittarius before. Do you see what I mean? So they might have thought that they loved you before, but now with the love that they have for you now, makes them realize that it wasn't love before. It is now, though. So I realized emotions here, realized feelings for you here, that put you in a whole different light. They see you differently because they feel differently about you, which is interesting. When we were talking about your energy, the way you feel can impact the external. And for this person, because their feelings changed, which is them realizing the love for you, they have changed how they see you externally. Okay, because you are this person's external, right? So, interesting. You might have not changed a thing about yourself. You might have, you know, same old. But because their feelings for you have changed, or their feelings for you have been realized, they see you differently. Which makes total sense. Maybe this person doesn't realize what happened here, but it's their feelings for you that have changed their conclusion of you. Very interesting. Psychology 101. Well, it's actually spirituality 101, but you know, everything that has happened between the two of you, maybe conflict, arguments, whatever it is, if they go back and do it again, they will be agreeing with you instead of arguing with you. Because of how they feel about you, so they will have their empathy switched on. You see what I mean? This person could have came from a logical place before when they dealt with you. Now, because their emotions are involved, their empathy is also switched on. So it has changed how they see things should have gone. Does that make sense? So they realize that the way they dealt with things when they were with you, or when they dealt with you, they realized that it wasn't supposed to be like that, or the way they reacted or the way they dealt with you shouldn't be how they behaved. Does that make sense? I don't think I explained that right. But you know what I mean. I feel like I'm just going in circles around that point now, but I've already explained it in a way where it makes sense, so I don't want to dissect it even more, okay? Otherwise I'll lose the point. I can do that. But okay, so the main thing, Sagittarius, here is that this person is realizing that the way they behaved with you before shouldn't be their default, or shouldn't be the way they should have behaved, okay? It's basically, this person is basically going through the shoulda, coulda, woulda. But the only difference in their energy is that they are analyzing situations from a different place, which is their heart or their feelings, their emotions. Because of their emotions for you, because they have feelings for you. Now, before, they use their head to analyze and judge a situation and deal with it in a certain way. And that will bring a different conclusion. So what they did there is shift the command system or the judgment system, and it's made them more aware of where you're coming from, because it switched on automatically their empathy. So when you switch on your empathy, you know where a person comes from. When the ego, because you use your head to judge a situation, your ego is like, this is me, this is you, there is separation. But the heart doesn't have that problem. This is me, this is you, I know where you're coming from. There is no separation, there is connection. So they made a difference in their energy, which is having a different outlook on you. Okay, so where's this going? Because so far it feels like FYI, this is what's happening in this person's energy. Let's see. Because this person is still in a new kind of way to judge things, because like I said, they used to do it from here, now they're coming from here. So I feel like they're still like in the experimental phase, in the beginner phase, I want to say. But I can see where this is going, and I'm going to take this to the extended. Let me just pull more cards. Yeah, I definitely see where this is going. Yup. Now, even though this person is a beginner, I do see how things will conspire. Now, the time frame of this will be different. Like, it's not going to be tomorrow. Let me just say that. But I see the process here, and we'll talk about the process and where this is going and how it's going to go in the extended. The link will be in the description box. I will see you there.